Hi everyone, it's Muriel. Happy New Year to you all. I just wanted to come on and first of all say Happy New Year and thank all of you for your beautiful, sweet comments you made on the video that Mia and I did on New Year's Eve. It was so much fun to do that with her. I was surprised that she was willing to do it, but she did. And we just had a good time making it, and from your comments you enjoyed it, so thank you again. So I thought before I got into working these projects that I'm geared up to do, that I needed to do some inventory of my product, because we all have lots of stuff. I know I have lots of stuff, and I want to try to avoid buying things that I already have. So I thought if I can just do an inventory of some of the items that I have lots of, like I have lots of Lindy Stamp Gang Spray, I have lots of distress stains, lots of distress paints, lots of alcohol inks and stickles and daubers, and yeah. So what I did was I focused on those items. Now I took my Lindy Stamp Gang sprays and I kind of put them in color, in order of the color family, and I have those in open shoe boxes, and I'm going to be going on my computer and just typing out all the names, or I'm going to go to the site and see what they have. But that's larger than this little small project that I was working on. So what I did was I started with going on the website of rangerinc.com, and if you go on the website, at the very bottom of the screen it is a link about organizing your product. And once you bring that link up, then everything that Ranger sells in terms of alcohol inks, distress stains by Tim Holtz, distress paint, glitters, you name it. There is a color chart for it. So many of you probably know this, and I've known it for a while, but I didn't do anything with it until this beginning of this year. So I went on and I was able to print out the labels for the ink pads, and I have lots of ink pads, and you can just cut those out and glue them to your ink pad. There's the 2015 New Distress Colors by Tim Holtz, which I have one, and that's Cracked Pistachio. I just have the spray. And there are labels also for the new ink pads that he has. And if you have any of the minis, they are there as well. So like I said, here are the New Distress Colors, and I cut out the one Cracked Pistachio that I have. But I printed out the sheet for the distress spray stains, and I just took a red marker and put an X on the ones that I have. The paints, what I have, and you can see here some of them have a 1 in the corner, which means that's a duplicate. That's a duplicate. That's a duplicate that I have 2 of. And you know, that can be that I bought one and then someone sent me one, and then I totally forgot and there was a sale, so I bought another one. Or the 3-pack that I wanted had 2 colors that I needed, and then that one I already had. So it just depends. But this is definitely a way to kind of know what you have when you're ready to go shopping. And this is the Dauber paints by Adirondack. And you can also print out the liquid pearls, which I only have 3. And then I had went to my computer with some heavy cardstock and just typed up the liquid pearls that I have, because I got to dig in, and you can see at one point I thought I had 3, but I actually have 6. And then I did the alcohol inks. And it's funny because with the alcohol inks, like some of them don't have a name on them. Like you can see here, this one clearly says latte, and I hope you can see that. But this one here doesn't have a name on it. I mean, I can say green, I can call it lettuce. So it's kind of weird. So I did just indicate some color, and I created a sheet for that one. I created a sheet for my stickles, and so forth and so on. So this is what I've been doing, and I really feel good about it. I could also take a picture of these sheets on my cell phone, and then if I'm out shopping, I can always open it up and kind of stretch it, and I can kind of go through the list to see if there's something I have before I turn around and buy a duplicate. So here are the alcohol inks that I have. I have them in this plastic holder. I think this is normally for it probably is for I don't think it's for stickles. It's I bought it for something, I can't remember what, but my alcohol inks fit in here, and in the back are this whole row is diamond stickles. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 diamond stickles. You see what I'm saying? It's just like, really, I don't need that many. And then the back row is my liquid pearls. So we'll put that there. Now, what I'm keeping my sheets in are these folders that I picked up at Target. They are from the Dollar Spot, but I thought I would kind of jazz it up some. So I took some washi tape that has lots of colors on it, and I just decorated it that way. And on the back, I just have my card there. In the event I take this to a crop and leave it, it will be able to, someone will be able to identify it, or if I lose it, someone will be able to send it to me, hopefully. So I just, you know, these have dividers, and I just keep them in the dividers like that, and then I just keep it over behind me in a area that I keep a lot of you know, my folders for my educational expenses, receipts, you name it. Just a lot of all of my Graphic 45 tutorial that are printables I can print out. So when I went to the website, what I did was I took one of the color charts, let's see, like this, after I identified the color that I had, and I'm using a 5/8 inch circle punch, and I just cut the colors that I had out, and they cut out really small, smaller than what's on the paper. You can see the difference in the size. And then I'm just using some quick dry glue, and I'm putting it on top of the cap, glue it on, and now my inventory is easy to be, you know, I can pull this out and quickly see if there is a color that I have or that I need. And I just keep them in these refrigerator trays. So those were my paints, and then I have my daubers here by Adirondack, and these colors here you can also pull off. I kind of did some searching and found a sheet on that website that had the colors, so I was able to just print off the name, and they provide a little color of the ink, and then I glued that on top. And then on the back I have the few stains that I have, and they're all with their color and their name on them. So this was really good for me to do, so that in the future I can avoid purchasing product that I already have. So that's gonna be what I do, what I finished doing, and I'll think about another product that I have lots of to do an inventory on. I'm sure if you thought about it, you could find something in your craft room that you have lots of. I mean, even the embossing powders or the distress crackle paints, all of those things, so that we don't end up with 5 and 6 or even 3 and 4 of the same product. So that's what I've been doing, and now that this is finished, I'm ready to go on with some tags that I want to make, and I'll be showing you those, you know, maybe end of this week. I'm also getting ready for a crop that I go to every year in January, and this year I've invited 2 subbies, Kimbo Creations and Terry F. Both of them live here in Seattle. And I extended the invitation, and the host sent them the information, and they signed up. So it should be really fun. I know they will enjoy it. I can't wait till you ladies come, because it's a wonderful weekend of just women who love to do the same thing in common. So that's what I'm going to be doing the month of January. So I appreciate you watching. Thanks for stopping by. Thank you for all the subscribers that I've gotten in the last week or two. I appreciate you stopping by. I hope that there is something that I create or say or do that inspire you to create and show us your creations. So thanks again for watching, everyone. Have a great evening. Bye now.